The smart move is to fire all five sixes, and what happens is your eights become nines, and you never needed the sixes to begin with. So A players will make you rich, but here's the downside or the hard part about A player culture. A players cost more per head count, but not in actuality. So let me give you an example. If you had five eights and five sixes on a team, what really happens is that the sixes pull down the eights, and now you just have a bunch of 6 sevens. Anyways, the smart move is to fire all five sixes, and what happens is your eights become nines, and you never needed the sixes to begin with. And that is something that I've seen over and over and over again. I had a team of 14 sales guys at one point, and we had a cancerous. There was one guy was stealing, some of the other guys knew about it. It was bad. And so we ended up cutting, I think, from 14 to 6. And those 6 guys closed more deals than the 14. Real. I've also had to do this on the media team. I mean, I've had to do this in a lot of different teams over the years, where I have to just massively take an axe because culture runs amok. There's a bad leader, they lower those standards, and then you got eights with sixes, and then the eights start acting like sixes too. But then when you get all the bad ones out, then all of a sudden these eights rise to the occasion, and they're like, we just only want to play with A players. Because A players will self-manage, but everyone has to be an A player. Otherwise, they'll say, oh, that's accepted, and either they'll lower the bar or they'll leave. And one of the difficulties of this is that your definition of an A player will change as you get better. And so your definition of what good looks like will always be better. We want to build a business that has a vision that's big enough that their big dreams can also fit inside of it.